Back in February of 2021, I created a PowerPoint for the California wildfires and wildfires in general for a school project. This was the video I initially created, but unfortunately I accidentally sent to the wrong account, and therefore I couldn't actually show it in front of my classmates when it actually came to presenting. Instead, I just presented the PowerPoint itself instead of the video. However, I recently came across the video and thought I might as well release it to the masses for the world to see. Just keep in mind that it's slightly altered just because some of the contents had to be removed due to the community guidelines, and all images used in this video belong to their rightful owners and creators. I also want to state that some of the information presented in this PowerPoint is slightly outdated, being 3 years old, or could have been wrong, and I completely forgot to cite the sources. So please do take all of this with just the understanding that all of this is outdated. And one more thing to mention is that I am not an educational channel. This channel is purely meant for fun and to create some wacky stuff that you see across the channel. This was just a school project I created and spent like maybe 1 or 2 weeks on. Anyways, thank you for watching and continue. The PowerPoint about California wildfires by Matthew Koza, featuring some examples and tips on fire safety, how to prevent fires, and more. What are the California wildfires? The California wildfires are wildfires in California. The end. Okay, there's a bit more to it than that. The California wildfires are wildfires that are located in the state of California that are either caused by natural causes, like lightning and falling trees igniting the dry grass, or the ignorance of mankind in their poor judgment of using fires. Just for reference as to how people use fires, let me show you an example of people using fires in a good way and in a bad way. A mini fire safety section, if you will. Using fires in a good way and using fires in a bad way. The connection. The connection between these clips and the California wildfires is that the California wildfires is sometimes started thanks to the stupidity of someone. While it certainly wasn't because someone was lighting their mustache on fire, the point is ultimately there as to how you should use fire and not to use it. Remember, fire is a tool, not a toy. What does the California wildfires affect? The California wildfires affected tons of people and living creatures by burning down trees, grass, houses, buildings, and destroying tons of homes for the wildlife and mankind. While this can go for any types of wildfires, the California wildfires were some of the most destructive in the history of not just the USA, but North America as a whole. Things that could stop/prevent the wildfires. Wildfires are mostly fought by using planes dropping a colored substance called red fire retardant, which is like a fire extinguisher, just not the one where the guy that was lighting his mustache on fire thought his air horn was a fire extinguisher. It can also be fought with regular water, like some from fire trucks, or the rain if Mother Nature decides to pitch in and help us get rid of the fires. Both of these techniques were used against the California wildfires especially. Things that are trying to prevent the problem of the California wildfires. While the last slide contained things that could stop a wildfire, this is a slide as to how wildfires are being prevented from starting in the first place. So let's get started. According to OneTreePlanted.org, their solution of preventing wildfires in California is this, quote, create and maintain defensible space. If you own, clear away any dead trees, bush, and vegetation within 100 feet of your home. This helps slow or stop the spread of wildfires within your community. It will also protect firefighters as they battle fires around your home. The future of the California wildfires. As of February 7, 2021, a total of 345 fires were recorded. If people keep doing the things that are causing these California wildfires to begin with, then we can expect to see this number go higher, higher, and higher as time goes on.
Just remember to use fires in a safely manner, taken from someone who literally went to scouts for 5 years of his life, learned all about the rights and wrongs of fires and how they start. And remember to learn from the famous Smokey Bear's catchphrase, only you can prevent forest fires.